Another DC Comics franchise is heading to the small screen. The Dark Knight and Man of Steel co-writer David S. Goyer is working on a TV series based on John Constantine, one of the more gritty heroes from the DC Comics universe. Keanu Reeves played Constantine in a 2005 film of the same name. The character was created by Watchmen scribe Alan Moore in 1985. He has supernatural powers and is a liar, cheater, and manipulator, but he also uses his skills to protect the world from even darker forces of evil. He's one of the main members of the Justice League Dark, the more supernatural version of DC's Justice League. News of the TV adaptation comes just days after word surfaced that Fox is developing a Batman prequel series titled Gotham, which will focus on Police Commissioner Gordon. The second season of DC's Arrow is about to begin on the CW, and it will set up a planned spin-off focusing on The Flash. Over on the big screen, David S. Goyer is writing the sequel to Man of Steel, which will see Superman join forces with Batman. Don't get rid of your PS3 just yet, because new single-player content for The Last of Us won't arrive for another few months. Developer Naughty Dog has announced that it's still working on the long-awaited first batch of story-driven DLC for the game, and it won't be available until December or January.
What are you doing?
Killing time.
The campaign will introduce a new character, and the team is working with a new actor. They haven't said what the story will be about, but it's rumored to be a prequel that will chronicle the first days of the deadly viral outbreak, expected to tie in with characters and events from the main game.
We wanted to take a very grounded approach to storytelling and this experience. We're big fans of survival stories, whether they're books or film or games, and we felt, we could bring our own kind of take on it.
Naughty Dog has also announced 2 multiplayer packs for The Last of Us. The Abandoned Territories map pack will launch October 15th, offering 4 new online environments. The next batch of multiplayer DLC will arrive in the first half of 2014. Microsoft wants you to get sweaty with Xbox Fitness, an interactive workout program for Xbox One. It will use live-action video of real trainers guiding you through a variety of different workouts. The Kinect camera will track your movements to make sure you're doing them right, and it can even detect micro-fluctuations in your skin to optically measure your heart rate. Xbox Fitness will arrive this holiday season after the release of Xbox One on November 22nd. As for the price, there won't be a flat fee. It will instead rely on a subscription model just like your local gym, with Xbox Gold members getting free access for a limited time. An up-and-coming young actor may save the world in the sequel to Independence Day. The Wrap reports that Chronicle and Fruitvale Station star Michael B. Jordan is up for a lead role in Independence Day 2. There's no word yet on exactly which character he might be, but he'd be the right age to play the stepson of Will Smith's character. It remains to be seen if Smith himself will be back. Shooting begins in early 2014.
Welcome to Earth.
Fans of Boardwalk Empire will be happy to learn that the booze will keep flowing for another year. HBO has renewed the critically acclaimed Prohibition-era drama for a 5th season set to hit the airwaves in late 2014. The news should come as a sigh of relief for fans. Boardwalk Empire has been struggling in the ratings department, with the recent 4th season premiere getting fewer viewers than the season 3 premiere back in 2012. We're still waiting for Half-Life 3, but that's not the only big thing developer Valve has in the works. The studio has announced the Steam controller, which should excite PC gamers who want to move the action into their living rooms. Instead of traditional thumbsticks, it features dual trackpads that offer haptic feedback for extra precision. It also features a touchscreen, and Valve hopes that those 2 things combined will better replicate the feel of a mouse and keyboard. The Steam controller is designed to work with the newly announced Steam machines, which are customized gaming PCs built for Valve's new SteamOS, an operating system modeled after its digital store. Beta testing starts soon, so don't be surprised if there are updates and tweaks before the final versions arrive in 2014. More than 1 billion people are about to get a new way to play video games. The Wall Street Journal reports that China is ending its 13-year ban on game consoles. Game makers who want to sell their hardware in the country will need to set up joint ventures with Chinese companies, and the government has a free trade zone in Shanghai for them to do just that. This is good news for everyone, especially game makers based in China like Ubisoft Shanghai. Games will still need to be approved by China's censorship board, similar to PC and mobile titles, which were never part of the original ban. The regular NHL 2014 season begins this week, but EA Sports has already predicted who will take home the cup. EA has run a full simulation of the new season and determined that the St. Louis Blues will claim their first ever Stanley Cup victory. According to the computer, the Blues will beat the Pittsburgh Penguins to take the Stanley Cup Finals 4-2. EA has a pretty good track record with their sports predictions, and the simulation was run with the same technology that powers NHL 14, including the new physics engine.
With physics, what we do is just model what would happen in the real world, put it in the virtual world, and then let what happens.
We'll have to wait until next year to see how accurate EA is this time around. NHL 14, the game, is out now.